So today we start the pole barn moving project. So this barn we think was built in maybe the 70s or 80s. Peggy wasn't sure, but the family built this. You can see the cedar posts here were from cedar trees on the property. So what I want to do is try to save this patina metal. The men are taking it off right now. It has a nice patina. You know, it would be a lot cheaper probably to buy everything new and not have the extra step to salvage, but it's important to me to save what I can that the family did, and I just love the patina look. So it's going to end up being moved down to this pad, and there's going to be some different adjustments on it. So it'll have a new roof. We're going to be using the roof metal and the side metal to dress the sides. It's going to be a little bit bigger. When it's done, it's going to be 40 feet wide and 30 deep, with a 10-foot wraparound porch, because this side here where the mini X is, that's going to dialogue with the new barn, and so we're dressing it up a bit. Also, we're changing the roof pitch. So one of the many things I've been learning is how pitches are described, and it's usually a number to 12, and 12 has to do with 12 inches. So it has to do with how many inches it rises over a foot, right? The 12-inch part. So you can see here it's a pretty, you know, not a very big slope. That's probably a 212 or a 412. And what we're going to be doing is an 812. So it's going to be a much higher pitch. I may end up doing a loft in it, but the higher pitch should dress it up a bit. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't know if I said this already, but these cedar posts were taken from the property. Those are going to be the porch posts. It's going to be pretty neat. I'm really excited about it. And then once this is moved, this is where the new barn will be going. These are the posts I'm going to be using in the pole barn. Here's the pad. You can see that all of the metal has been taken off from the pole barn up there. These are local Tennessee oaks. These are from Fox's sawmill. And so what I'm going to be doing is a process called ebonizing. And in this bucket here is vinegar and dissolved steel wool that I've had together for about a week or so, and the vinegar eventually dissolves the steel wool in here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to stain these posts so that they look a little bit older and weathered and grayed out, and I'm going to work on that right now. So you can see it's a big difference of grayed out versus the natural. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
All the metal is off the pole barn, and here it is in a pile. And so what we've decided is, because there's a lot of different heights, we're actually going to make the pole barn, the outside walls, 1/3 using this metal, and then 2/3 up using a nice oak board and batten, because it would just look too much like patchwork if we were going to use all this stuff. So they've started on the pole barn. So the pad is done. The men are working right now on getting everything square, and then they're going to start putting in concrete for piers that the poles will go on. So here we are in rounding out July. We're expecting this to take about a month. When that's done and this is down, then we're going to start construction on the big barn, and that will go right here. So moving along. I've got my loan is in underwriting right now. I'm going to close on that in end of August, and this should go up pretty quickly. The trusses and beams and everything are on site, but I'm excited to see how this all starts to really come together.